This is the 2024 Hyundai Santa Fe. Yes, it looks nothing like the outgoing model. It is gorgeous and boxy and totally new. This is the XRT trim, and today we're going to cover the XRT as well as the top ultimate calligraphy trim. Let's have a look around. The XRT gets 30-inch beefier tires and a higher ground clearance than the other trims of the Santa Fe, and it gets the 2.5-liter turbo 4-cylinder. But yes, the same boxy style and shape, and this is rockwood green. Third row is standard on Santa Fe now. And this one has a bench seat in the middle, making it a 7-seater. The top ultimate calligraphy trim is going to be a 6-seat configuration. Yes, the XRT is all-wheel drive in both Canada and the US. There's no mistaking that body style. All right, so this XRT is the 2.5-liter turbo 4-cylinder, which is 277 horsepower and 311 pound-feet of torque. It also, this same powertrain goes on the top trims in Canada and the lower trims in the US. They've kind of done it the opposite. So Canada's base trims are getting the hybrid, which is coming soon, and the US's top trims are getting the hybrid. This XRT gets the 2.5-liter turbo 4 on both the US and Canada. In Canada, this one will set you back $46,999, and in the US, $40,600 for the XRT. Inside this XRT, we have the dual 12.3-inch screens and this amazing premium feeling steering wheel. We have some pixels here. This is reminiscent of the Hyundai Ioniqs. So that's interesting to me that they did not put the Hyundai badge here, but some pixels instead. Wireless Apple CarPlay and Android Auto is standard in all trims. Here we have some haptic buttons and 2 dials for climate control. I really like that. We have some terrain modes and some drive modes. And then we get some unique storage here as well. On the top calligraphy, this is the UV sanitization tray. Nice big glove box. And 2 side-by-side wireless charging pads, which is really cool. A nice cubby there. And then this center console can be opened from the front and from the back. How wild is that? That's pretty cool. And then you'll see on this XRT badging, on this XRT, we have embossing on this seat as well. Such a great clean interior. Nice little sunroof. All right, I'm in the second row of the XRT trim here. I have a center armrest with 2 cup holders. We have 2 more cup holders in the door. We have window shades. Wow, it's huge. It covers this whole giant window, and really nice materials. And then let me show you the legroom here. This is how much legroom I have in my driving position. I'm 5'1", but I have a ton of room. We have a nice flat floor. And then we get this cool drawer here, and this opens from the back, which I think is fantastic. And then we have USB-C chargers in both driver and passenger, and these cool H's everywhere with hooks. H's, more H's on the vents. Let's have a look at the third row space. All right, I'm here in the third row. It's not a bad third row, but my legs are really pretty high up off the seat here. I'm 5'1". I have 2 cup holders on this side, a vent and a USB-C charger, and on that side I can also control climate back here, and there's also a household plug and another USB-C. Now I have the top calligraphy trim here. Let's have a look and see what is different in this top trim. Okay, this is a very distinctive new back end for the Santa Fe. Looks nothing like the outgoing Santa Fe, and this was actually designed around this. The whole car was designed around this tailgate opening because they wanted it to be big and open so that you can easily get your stuff in and out. Maybe you want to tailgate, maybe you want to go camping and sit back there and have a picnic, but regardless, it's huge, it's big. And as some people have said, this new body shape or body style looks a little bit Land Rover Defender. And this is really cool. This is like a grab handle, so you can get up here and reach what you've put on the roof of your Santa Fe easier. All right, same beautiful steering wheel in this calligraphy trim. We have side-by-side 12.3-inch screens. We have some ambient lighting in here. And of course, this is all very similar here. We do have 2 wireless charging pads in this top trim. And then what does this UVC mean? This is really, really, really cool. This is a UVC sterilization tray. So you put your phone in there, you can even put a binky or whatever in there. You press this button and in 10 minutes it will have removed all germs from the item that you have put in there. And I want to point out this this gear shift knob. It is new, obviously, and we have just typical forward for drive, back for reverse. It's got a excellent 360 camera here on the Calligraphy. This is new. This is on the Calligraphy, but not on the XRT. And a really beautiful steering wheel, which I've shown you already. I also see memory seating for 2. And I also noticed a Bose premium sound system on this Calligraphy trim. Here in the second and third row of the Calligraphy trim, we have captain's chairs, making this a 6-seater. We get the same really cool console that opens from the back, the same USB-C chargers here, except these are power folding seats in the top trim. And let's hop in the third row. All right, let's hop in the third row. Okay. We have climate back here. We have 4 cup holders back here, vents, USB-C chargers, and even a household plug. This headliner is different in the Calligraphy as well. It's soft. It's like almost suede. And I love that the sunroof, this second sunroof, comes all the way back here. This new Santa Fe is bigger than the outgoing model, and I love everything about it. This unique body style, this fantastic interior. I love this XRT trim. And of course, the more luxurious limited Calligraphy trim is amazing as well. So as I briefly mentioned, the trims and the powertrains, there's 2 powertrains, the hybrid and then this one, the 2.5-liter turbo. And they go on different trims in Canada versus the US. So the US has the hybrid on the top trims and Canada has the 2.5-liter turbo on the top trims. So hybrid is coming soon. That one is being built in Korea. It's not available just yet. This 2.5-liter turbo is being built in Alabama for both the US and Canadian markets. And the also difference between Canada and the US is that is standard all-wheel drive in Canada for all trims, whereas in the US the all-wheel drive is an option. So let's talk price. The base price of this new Santa Fe is $40,999 Canadian or $35,345 US. This XRT is $46,999 Canadian and $40,600 in the US. That limited Calligraphy trim with the cool captain's chairs, that amazing UV sanitization feature, that one will set you back $53,499 Canadian or about $48,300 US dollars. What do you think of this new Santa Fe? I've heard people compare it to the Land Rover Defender. It does have kind of the same boxy shape. It's definitely unique. It is definitely different for Hyundai, and I'm here for it. I love this body style. I love how it drives. There's so many features to love in here, and I think there's a lot of bang for your buck for like a $55,000, $48,000 US SUV. It's a ton of value. So leave me a question or a comment and we'll see you soon.